What lenses do you wear to view life? I'll say that again. What lenses do you wear to view life? This topic has come up because of the fact of the last few days. I've heard different things from different people. And then today when I was watching our live stream for our Mass, the deacon actually was up and he spoke about the fact of how do you view your life? How do you look at life? And one of the things he talked about was viewing your life through the lens of Jesus. And what did he mean by that? For those of you who don't get your, panties in a knot or your shorts in a knot, some of you I know aren't Christian, some of you are. Those that aren't, there's still a message here for you. And the message is in my life, when you're looking at things, and also some of the mentors I have in my life have also talked about the fact of, it's not the event that defines you, it's how you look at the events in your life that define you and the messages you get out of it. And, in my life, when I've gone through struggles and I've gone through hard times, it's made it so much easier when I've actually looked at things through the lens of Jesus and how he would do things. How would, like they say, what would Jesus do? So for those of you that aren't religious, what would you and how would you deal with things, right? When you look at it through your lens, whatever that lens, whatever your guiding force is, for me, it's God, right? And in Jesus' name, I live my life by the commandments as best I can. I'm certainly not perfect, but when you live life through the lens of Jesus, it teaches you that you can have hope for a better tomorrow, right? It gives you faith. And with everything that's gone on lately, and like the deacon talked about, Deacon Jimmy talked about the pandemic and how it's affected all of us and how people have been depressed and sad and, been living, scared. There's lots of fear. And one of the things that many people don't do is they don't turn to their faith, right? Some of you have different levels of faith. Some people just believe in the universe. Some people just believe in the goodness of others. Their faith is defined differently than mine. But at the end of the day, if you don't have faith in a better tomorrow, and you don't have faith in yourself, and you don't have a belief system of good, right? In the sense of, things are going to get better. I know I'm going to get better. There's people out there that care about me, that I care about, that I can continually push the needle forward. Really, at the end of the day, we need to understand that we have to have a system in place to have lenses that we look through that always guide us toward seeing our events in our lives, whether it's past, current, or future, in a great way, in a kind way, that we're not so hard on one another, that we don't always see tomorrow as being tomorrow is another day. We're going to have to hear more stuff on social media. We're going to have to hear things on the news and on the radio that's depressing. We got this many more people that are sick. We got this many more people that are rioting. This many more businesses that are burned to the ground, right? This many more people have lost their jobs. Do you see what I'm getting at? It's sad. It's depressing. It's a reality that you cannot necessarily directly change, but you can directly change the 6 inches between your ears and your heart. For some of you, you can do that without faith. For me, my guiding force is faith. It's guiding through Jesus. One of the things I took notes, may sound kind of crazy, but I took notes. I listened to the online Mass more than once. I asked the deacon, who's a friend of mine, to send me the Mass as soon as he could before they posted it. And I took notes. And one of the things he talked about was a quote right from the Bible in regards to Jesus. And Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." What does that mean? So come to me, all you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means for me in my life, I'll use an example, an actual life example. When I was going through my separation and divorce, and yeah, it's already been 22 years ago, I was heart-stricken, I was broken, and I gave up my burdens, right? Did I do it immediately? No. Did it take time? No. I'm still a work in progress. And every day I give up my burdens to God, to Jesus. And I got through my separation and divorce because I gave up my heartache every day, right, to God. Let him carry that burden. Let him carry that yoke of your life. And, just keep on striving to be the best version of yourself. For some, well, you might not be able to do that, right? But you can start and you can try if that's a person that you are and you do believe in God. For those that don't, I hope you can find that thing that you can believe in, that you can give up your strife to. Again, if that's just the life universe, then so be it. As long as you're not constantly carrying burdens and you have an ability to have peace. For me, my peace and my burdens are given up to God, my burdens, pardon me, and my peace is given through the fact that I have hope and faith every single day. Does every single day work out? Absolutely not. I'm not that naive to think that God's going to reach down from heaven and, touch me and say, you know what, you got no more burdens. You're going to have all successes. Life is going to be, merry. He never once said he would do that, right? Remember that quote. Give up your burdens, right? Come to me, all you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest, right? Give up that grief. Give up that anguish. Give up that heartache. Look for the happiness and hope of that day. And the days that you can't, again, give it up to God and, right, try to be happy. And your associations of life are so important. Reach out to me, DM me, send me messages. Get a hold of me, right? We can talk. If you're not, God-fearing, that's okay. We can still talk. I can still be upbeat and uplifting for you and help you. Maybe I can help you with some of your thought burdens, right? Or maybe your real life burdens. Maybe I can't. But you never know unless you ask, right? Does that make sense? So, again, I've been kind of rambling on, but, just remain faithful and realize that life can be so much better, and it involves, giving up your burdens. And for me, that involves God. So I hope you're having a fantastic day. Again, feel free to DM me, leave me a comment below, and I appreciate you all. And why do I talk about all this stuff? Because I give a heck. Peace out. God bless.